Hello there and welcome to yet another AliExpress haul. Just when you thought surely Anwen can't do any more AliExpress hauls, here she is. But in my defence, I feel like with AliExpress, it's kind of like men when you're at uni. Oh fuck, Siri again. God, it freaks me out when he does that. I was thinking, I can hear a voice. Where's that coming from? The honey's got in my makeup drawer. But no, it's fucking Siri. He said, you're saying in a condescending tone. Well, actually, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Not everything is about you, Siri. I'm unapologetically doing another AliExpress haul. Just because I've got loads of stuff I want to show you, and then I want to get to testing them all out. So the first thing that I need to show you, which is probably the most exciting of them all, and is actually something that I've just tested out earlier today. We have the Focallure Sunrise palette. I'm wearing it up on my eyes right now. I did do my review of this earlier today, so you definitely will have seen that video at this point, and you will know that I was super impressed with this palette. The longer that I've actually had it on my eyes, the more impressed I am with it. Since filming the first impression, I did go in and I added a little bit more purple under the eye, and just like on the outer vagina and then on the upper vagina, just like everywhere I put purple, because I wanted to like beef it up a little bit. This is a great palette. Like I can't say enough good things about it. She is a sunset in a palette. Like if you want to create a sunset on your eyes, this is the palette to do it with. The pigmentation is beyond good. Like it's not just good, it's beyond good. Like, you know, I love the Belonging palette by UCANBE. I think pigmentation's brilliant on that palette, but this one is, I would say, definitely in my top 3 eyeshadow palettes from AliExpress. For the formula is right up there, so this is great. So I definitely recommend this if you've been eyeing it up. Of course, you will have seen my review, so you probably have popped it in your basket by now. At least I hope you have, because it's a brilliant palette. But anyway, guys, so the next product that we have, it's not product, oh my gosh, this is a piece of jewellery. So you may or may not remember a few hauls back, which probably wasn't that long ago, let's be honest, I showed you a ring that I got which cost like 40p, and it actually was really passable as being, I don't know if I'd say like a exquisite piece of jewellery, but from a distance it looked legit. Like it looked expensive. I was boosted on by that optimism, and I went ahead and treated myself to another ring. So this is the ring that I got. I say ring, it's 2 rings. It was like 2 rings for the price of a fraction of a ring normally. So you've got like a band ring, which, oh my gosh, it's too small for me. That never happens. I was once almost laughed out of a jewellery shop for having tiny fingers, and I've told this story before, but I just felt like, I imagine Wolverine would have felt in the X-Men when, you know, nobody accepts him. It's crazy to actually find a ring that doesn't fit me, and this is one of the reasons why in the past I've always been a bit reluctant to buy like rings from AliExpress or anywhere online, because it's tough to know like what is your ring size. Like if I asked you now, do you know your ring size? I bet you don't. I bet some people will, like the super organized people, but there'll be a lot of you guys who'll be like, ring size, what? I have no fucking idea. Do we measure that in A, B, C, D, or in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like who the fuck knows? And interestingly, in China they do measure ring. I don't know, I could be making this up, but I feel like whenever I'm picking the size of a ring on AliExpress, it's always in a number, whereas like over here in the UK it's always like a letter. So like G, B, A, Z. You know, I'm sure you're familiar with the letters of the world. But anyway, this I think was a size 5, and she's way too big for me. She looks really good though. I don't know if Joan Collins would want her. I'm scared to put her on because I don't know if I'll ever get her off. But like, I don't know, like to me, not being an expert in rings, I think she looks really good. Okay, so guys, for whatever like crazy reason, probably because I'm a mutant, my ring finger over on my left side is thinner than the one on my right hand side. Maybe I've got more muscle here because I use it more. That sounds a bit dodgy. Look guys, so here we go. I for one think that looks so good. You can tell I have very low standards, can't you? I mean, really. Anyway, guys, let's move on. Okay, so I actually have 2 foundations to show you today. So the first one that I got is by Miss Rose, and it's called the Purely Natural Foundation, which sounds very nice. Okay, so this is what she looks like. For some reason, the kind of presentation reminds me a lot of like Max Factor, or in America, CoverGirl. So this is in the shade 01. She's looking kind of pink. I'm looking forward to giving her a try out soon, of course. Okay, and the second foundation I got is by UCANBE. I can be, you can be, Siri can be if he wants to be, but not really, because he fecks me right off. So this one is the Natural Perfection Foundation. So yeah, we've gone for 2 kind of natural, I say we, look how I'm including you in my impulse purchases. But so this one is the Natural Perfection Foundation, and it just says the rich pigment, soft hues and weightless coverage makes it easy to achieve an enviable airbrushed finish, so you look absolutely flawless and has a good complexion. This melts into skin and blends seamlessly for a natural airbrushed effect. Do you know what? That's a beautiful description for a foundation. I'm a little bit worried here because for whatever reason, I have picked shade 04 Warm Natural, which any natural shades tend to be very warm and orange on me. Actually, it turns out it looks like a good choice. So forget everything I just said. So it comes in this square bottle, which I have to tell you what it reminds me of. I know nobody cares. It's a completely irrelevant point, but it reminds me of the NARS, is it the Luminous All Day Fecking Foundation that costs an arm and a leg? It reminds me of that. So you know I'm going to be testing that out soon. I'm going to pop it back in its box so it's ready for my first impression. Rest peacefully tonight, for you will be tested. You will. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next I got a product that I've been eyeing up for ages. Do you ever have that on AliExpress where you'll just be like, or you'll even just have something in your basket for ages, but you're not quite sure whether to take the gamble? Do you go for it? Do you pop it out of your basket? Which, I just don't like doing that. For me, once it goes into my basket, it's pretty much a sure thing. Maybe I'm just addicted to like popping things in my basket, because that feels half like you're actually purchasing it. You know, if you like pop it in the basket, you kind of think, maybe. Okay, so you don't care, but the next product I have is by HOLDLIVE, and it's this beautiful single eyeshadow. It's called Sunset City Polarized Light Eyeshadow, and it's got the most beautiful mermaid scale kind of design on it. This looks absolutely gorgeous, and I have a suspicion that this is magnetized, so it looks bigger. I can think of a few cases where that would come in handy. So guys, look how pretty she is. So from this angle, can you see she looks a bit pinky purple? But then from this angle, she looks like a beautiful kind of icy mint green. Oh guys, she looks so absolutely gorgeous. So I have this in the shade 803, and they did have a number of different shades, all of them as beautiful as the other, making picking a shade very difficult, but I just think she looks gorgeous. Should we do a little swatch? She looks so good, guys. Oh my gosh, let's do like an actual swatch. She looks so good. Oh my gosh. She has the softest feel to her. She melts into your skin. She's got the wet look sheen, wet look sheen, wet look sheen. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't think I've ever been as excited. Well, I mean, I have, definitely. But, oh, she looks gorgeous. You know, when you just have that feeling like, oh my gosh, I've got to buy all of them, like before they sell out. This is beautiful. I feel like this is definitely going to have to be the next product that I try, because like she's gorgeous, fecking gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yes, bitch, yes, bitch, yes, bitch, yes, bitch, yes. Get it on my eyelids right now. Okay, so guys, next, I treated myself to a set of about a bazillion earrings. Not really, just like a few. But yeah, I don't... See, this is what happens when you like stud earrings. You end up being sold on buying these kind of like bulk buys, and the quality is at an all-time low. I mean, the reason why I actually bought this was because I loved these teardrop studs, and actually, like, very luckily for me, they actually seem like they look kind of nice, whereas the other ones just look shit. Do you remember, guys, in one of my previous hauls I showed you this? Like, this has gone into my present pile, so this is going to make me sound like a horrible person, but at least I'm honest, you know. I may be horrible, but I'm honest. Like, if I get something and I think, oh, it's not for me for whatever reason, I just put it in the present pile and then I recycle it and give it to someone else. Is that terrible? Look, you can't tell me you don't do this. I know you've upcycled a product. Like, I do it with presents sometimes. People buy me presents. I think, do you know me at all? Like, really, what the heck is this? I don't think like that. I'm always super grateful. But then if I'm not going to use it, then, well, someone else should be able to use it, and it'll look like I've thought of a lovely present for them. So I do that, guys. I do it. I'm going to use the ones that look good, but then I'll give the other ones away that look shit. Is that terrible of me, guys? I know it is. But I might not give it to them for like their birthday or something. I might just give it to them like for a random present, like, oh hey, it's Monday, here's a present. You know what I mean? So, like, I save the shit things for just, like, random presents. But, like, if it's someone's actual birthday, then I go all out on a present. Okay, so next I got another pair of falsies. I've kind of taken a bit of a turn on my journey with false eyelashes. I kind of go up and down with them depending on how well I applied the last pair, you know. But these are from... I don't know where they're from. They're just, they're called the mink eyelash. They're not the mink eyelash. They are the mink eyelash, but they're not made of mink. I can tell you that for 100%, because if these were real mink, I would not be able to be buying them from AliExpress for £2. Because real milk. Yeah, milk. Can you imagine milk eyelashes? That would be an interesting one. Oh, real mink, obviously it costs a lot of money, and I completely disagree with mink, so I would not be supporting them. It says here though, this is funny, I've just noticed on the packaging, it says make your eyes look surprisingly beautiful and glamorous. Look surprisingly beautiful and glamorous. Why couldn't they just look like make your eyes look beautiful and glamorous? Where's the surprise? Like, I don't get where the surprise is. It does say on the packaging as well 100% natural mink fur, but I disagree. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, I really am hoping it's not anyway. But these look absolutely gorgeous, and I will be trying them out as soon as I can. Oh, dooklies, doo-doos. I don't know what's wrong with me today, guys. I don't know. Okay, so next I have a product by LULAA. That's a really cute name. And this is called the Eyeshadow Shine. It comes in this little jar. And I believe that this is leaking everywhere. What the fuck? Oh, guys. Something's gone wrong. Can you see all of that? Like, you probably can't, I don't think. But there's a shit ton of, like, oil at the top. I'm afraid to touch it. Like, where's all that oil coming from? Because apparently this has been sealed in. So, like, why is all the oil on the outside of the seal? But anyway, guys, this is what, like, she looks like. She's kind of like a metallic blue paste almost. There's bits to her which feel a bit dry. And then let's do a swatch before I slate her. Do you know what? I was like really into the idea of this before the oil situation, like everywhere. That just was really like put me off. But anyway, guys, like this is that, and I don't know what I think about it. I'm gonna just guys, I don't know. Okay, so the last product that we have today is not a very exciting one, I must say. So feel free, like, if you want to, you could move on to something else now. I would not blame you at all. But we have a lip liner. This is from the Nice Face brand. The Nice Face brand. Okay, so here she is. She's a traditional, like, what do you call it? Pencil sharpener. Can you tell this is not interesting me at all? It's a pencil sharpener fucking thing. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not very excited about lip liners. I cannot apply lip liner to save my life, so it makes me rather unexcited about them. But anyway, this is that. Yeah. Just yes, okay? Guys, I've got one final thing, and I wasn't sure whether to actually show you this because, like, it doesn't make sense and it's a bit strange. But do you know what? I will show you anyway because you're here, I'm here. Like, guys, why do I buy shit like this? Like, I think I probably justified it to myself that the boys would love it. You know, I've got to take it off because I can't talk with it on. But I don't know, like, why. I think I thought it looked super cool in the pictures, but then that does not translate into reality. There is absolutely no situation in my life other than if I went somewhere like China where there was, you know, a lot of fumes in the air, or maybe if Honey's got some kind of illness and I didn't want to catch it. But other than those two examples, I can't think of any other reason why I got this. Or could it be like a fun boob tube? Like, oh, only if you had like the tiniest boobs ever, so not really. But that would be fun, wouldn't it? Or it could be like, oh, I don't know, a little pair of knickers, but then how would they stay up? I don't know. It could be like a little hat. You could wear it like this as a hat. Oh, guys, it's just fucking hopeless. Like, it'd be funny if you had a dog, though, and it could be like on the dog's like mouth. Do dogs have mouths? I know they do, but I don't know. Do they? That brings us to the end of this haul. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video. I probably will have another 10 hauls coming in the next month. I will be trying out the products that we saw today, the foundations, the beautiful mermaid eyeshadow. I cannot wait to try that. Look at her, guys. Look at that. Thank you so much for watching the video as always, and I will see you in the next one.